foul. His average right at .295 here to start play. 27 homers, 56 runs batted in. A little bouncer. Marte stands at first with one out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up from PNC Park with no score.
Leading off for the Mets,
here's Pete Alonso. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Alonso.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte gloves it on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. The average
Ball
not
one,
quite
no
where he
strikes.
wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On he pops it up. Moran in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now into the box, Michael Conforto. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler
That's a ball.
Anderson. He's got a 3 for 5 line.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in is Colin Moran.
Leading up for the Pirates, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll
Nope,
hold off on
outside.
the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw on to
Got
first in time. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center
So
fielder.
now it's Brian Reynolds.
Brian
2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Reynolds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth,
And
the
that'll
third
bring in
baseman,
Adam Frazier.
Adam
He did not play
Frazier.
last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a liner. Pilar is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Striding in is Kevin Pilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but
Leading
he's
off for the
leading
Mets,
off the third after the
center
first
fielder,
6 guys in
number
the
11,
lineup have been retired
Kevin
in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He throws him on the fastball there. Kevin Pillar becomes the first out of the inning.
33.
Now with the plate is James McCann. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Slow roller out to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate now, Marcus Stroman. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in next, Jeff McNeil, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now here is Ketel Marte. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Ketel.
First pitch of the AB now.
Marte.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Pillar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long that time.
Stepping in next, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the AB on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Popped him up. McNeil is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Up next for the Buccos, Tyler Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the...
Leading off for the Mets.
Now here's the first offering. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
No strike.
You have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Polanco is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Alonso.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Base hit into right center.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Reynolds has it for out number 3. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
The right fielder.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter. The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
The left fielder, number 29, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. That's how you roll. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Conforto is retired to kick off the inning. In now, Kevin Pillar. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
That's ball 2.
But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
1 strike.
2 back-to-back.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count
2 balls,
2
2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Pillar becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Standing in now, James McCann.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Marte fields it cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one guy in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Adam Frazier. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey! Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Popped him up. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
That'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Moran is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. And next will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Marcus Stroman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Reynolds comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now
that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Mejia.
To start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on
The
it.
pitcher,
Hard
number
single up the
31.
middle.
Yeah, watch your lips
Tyler
right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it
Anderson.
came from.
At the plate, Tyler Anderson. As
That's
the first
outside.
pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Hey!
Ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Your
Anthony
attention,
Santander will get the
Pinch
call
hitting
here
for
as
the
he'll hit
Pirates.
for the pitcher.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone
Now
knows that this
batting,
guy's
right
numbers are
fielder,
not where he wants them
Starling.
to be so far this year. But
Martinez.
you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Starling Marte. As the
Ball,
first pitch
that's
to him
inside.
runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting.
This has pretty much
The
been a
shortstop,
pitcher's duel so
Trevor.
far. So any way you can
Story.
score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball
Ball 1,
1.
no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The left fielder,
Great job
number
there
29.
by this power hitter. Known for
Gregory.
driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the
Loco.
job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the pitch. Gregory Polanco
0-1.
is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this
The
inning,
first
he was
baseman,
pitching
number
a shutout,
19.
but now he's starting to look a little
Colin.
off.
Moran.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Number 45.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bull. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Yoenis Cespedes is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field. Pete Alonso is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Wide, 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0 now. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Lifted into center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next to stand in is Michael Conforto. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
still
join
down
for the
3-0.
traditional 7th.
So here's Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Pirates, the
now
third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's got it, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Brian Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The average hits at a cool .305 entering play. 11 home runs, 39 driven in. Heading out towards shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Richard Rodriguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brian Anderson staying in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Kevin Pilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off.
Ball.
And that misses 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, James McCann. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Popped him up. Moran has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Brandon Nimmo gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 9.
He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll start things here at .316. 10 home runs and 32 driven in.
Nope. Ball 1.
Slider laid off for
1 ball, 1 strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without.
Your
Jerry
attention,
Familia
please.
is on to
Now
pitch out of
pitching
the
for the
bullpen in the
Mets.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27.
Bottom of
Jerry
inning number 8 set to
Familia.
go, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's another shot down the line in right. On his way to second goes Marte. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well,
Now
back in the
batting,
day, you would hope your
shortstop,
leadoff man can work a
Trevor
walk or leg out an infield single, but
Story.
not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Trevor Story steps in now, as
Nope.
he'll take a look
Outside.
at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Hey.
A ball and a strike. Lifetime against Familia. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Marte stands at second with no outs. Splitter
that's off the
taken
plate.
here,
Ball
2 and
2.
1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 2-1 home. That ball is absolutely crushed. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
The left fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in
Cespedes.
next. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw
He's
to
out.
first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now it'll be the 4-hole
Colin.
hitter, Colin Moran.
Moran.
It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss
I got
as
the
he
count.
pulls the
0
top
and 2.
hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out.
The center fielder,
Next,
number 10.
it'll be Brian Reynolds.
Brian
Lifetime against Familia. Not a big
Reynolds.
sample size, 0 for 1.
Ball
Here's a
1.
sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's
Counts
ball
1-0.
Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he
1-1.
clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again.
Leading off for the Mets,
First
the
delivery
second
to him.
baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil
Inside, ball
stands
1.
in as he looks at ball 1 here. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Mejia over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the
Note
shortstop.
passed along from our producer, Chris
Francisco
Cutcliffe, tells me to
Lindor.
remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Now the pitch. Francisco Lindor
0-1.
is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Frick
please.
answers the call from
Now
dugout
pitching
as he'll
for
try
the
to record
Pirates.
the final 2 outs of
Number
this
30.
one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kyle.
Ball
Down.
and 2 strikes now.
Frick.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of
2
productive
balls,
innings.
2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the
The
guy
left
on the
fielder,
mound right
number
there. You
2.
get him down 0-2,
Dominic
no put away pitch,
Smith.
works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ball 1.
Dominic Smith comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Aye.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1 is a slider
ball.
that misses below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
3-1
Ball, that's
for the
out.
Mets left fielder. Pete Alonso waits on deck.
Count
Gets him
full.
to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball,
No,
those
ball
are the ones
4.
you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Up next, the
Now
power
batting,
bat of Pete
first
Alonso.
baseman,
And these guys are
Pete
making a little push here.
Alonso.
You have to
0-1's
like
the
the
count.
effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good
Now
range
batting,
heading pretty
third
deep
baseman,
into the outfield to bring
JD
that one down. Thought
Davis.
the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
J.D. Davis is in with 2
0-1.
away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Not a bad
Ball,
pitch
that's
there with
outside.
2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lindor on second, Smith at first, 2 out in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. Pittsburgh rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Anderson earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Buccos combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-0. As of right now, the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central, while the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division. Nicholas Castellanos was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 9-3. Heading into the day, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Giants sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. Chris Davinsky got his 3rd win this season as the D-backs defeated the Cubs 5-4. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. Tim Anderson went deep twice as Atlanta pulled away from the Rays 3-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit atop the NL East, while the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Philadelphia Phillies got 18 hits as they manhandled the Marlins 9-3. As of right now, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Marlins are 4th in the division. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-2. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East, and the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. As of today, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Dodgers are atop the division. The Jays earned the 3-game series sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in 1st place in the AL East, and the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the visiting Red Sox 10-3. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are 3rd in the division. The Stros launched 3 home runs as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-2. Heading into the day, the White Sox sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Minnesota Twins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-0. It was their 7th straight victory. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Twins are atop the division. The Baltimore Orioles combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. In the standings, the Royals sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Mariners are 3rd in the division. The Indians finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. As of today, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate is Starling Marte. He'll get us started in
Leading
this
off
one
tonight
under
for
the
Pittsburgh,
lights.
the right
First pitch
fielder,
on the way.
Starling.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
1 strike.
3-1 to him now. Popped him up. Beer has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. I'm so impressed with him. He's leading the NL in home runs right now, and he's got one of the sweetest swings in all of baseball. Don't miss any of his ABs in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes in with an average of 265. And even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And now,
batting
Gregory
third.
Polanco
The
entering
left
this
fielder,
one with a
number
top
29.
10 National
Gregory
League batting average mark.
Polanco.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so
19.
far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 302 is the average coming in. 17 home runs and 44 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next to hit, Carson Kelly. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fly ball out toward left center field. LoCastro will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range.
Leading off
It's a little
for the
higher than
Diamondbacks,
league average.
the
He's been a
center
little bit
fielder,
inconsistent.
Tim
One good game, one bad game. But don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, Dero, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work with bunt, hit and run. Steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
In now, Seth Beer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
LeCastro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-2.
Count ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch.
Batting third.
Spotted it nicely down
fielder.
around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, David Peralta, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball called for strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The right
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And another foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting fifth.
Up next for
The second
Arizona,
baseman,
Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo
His prior history versus
Escobar.
this arm, just a 1 for 9. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score, and they get that run back here in the first.
Boy, talking about taking his teammate up after that strikeout. He wrote big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. And stepping in, Brian Anderson. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8. The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the. Now to the plate. Here is Andy Young. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Andy.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
The catcher.
As he takes a call, strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, one man out. One ball and two strikes to count. Popped him up. Marte is there, and he has it for the out.
Center fielder, number 60. Tim.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. He collected a base hit his first time up. One ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We've played two. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sandy Alcantara, and they could use a spark from him here.
Sandy Alcantara.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So now into the box is Starling Marte. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Gregory Polanco would be next. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And with that, we check out our team leaderboard to find his total currently puts him at 5th best on this Pirate ball club. Here's Gregory Polanco. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Now at the plate here is
leading off
Seth
for the
Beer. He'll
Diamondbacks,
get us going in the home
the
half
first
of inning
baseman.
number 3.
Go ball.
0-1 the count.
Beer.
Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
One gone in the Arizona third. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Ready on 1 and 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Next, it'll be Cole Calhoun, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup.
Now
El
batting,
Cambio.
second
Listen,
baseman,
if you can keep that pitch in
Eduardo
your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Stepping in once again is Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Colin
He's ready.
Moran.
Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2.
2-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Carson Kelly.
Next to dig in, Carson Kelly. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's
That
in.
misses,
Ball
and
2.
we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
Now batting,
it wasn't outrageous.
the third
Hey, listen,
baseman,
calling balls
Brian
and strikes is a really
Anderson.
tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pops this one up. Beer waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And
Leading
that'll
up
bring in
for
the
the
switch-hitting
Diamondbacks,
former All-Star is
the
Drupal
third baseman,
Cabrera. Batting
Oswald
left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Cabrera.
1-1.
1-1.
Now here it comes.
Ball.
He's
3-1.
fallen behind now. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued.
That's off the
He is
corner.
going to
Take it
throw
back.
something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the
Now
4th.
batting, the shortstop,
Andy
Andy
Young will stand in for the second
Young.
time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Lays off the
1
sinker
ball,
here, a
1
ball
strike.
and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not
Foul.
throwing strikes consistently.
Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at
1
a
strike.
called strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take
Oh.
right there. He knows the
1-1.
pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Gallen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Reined in. Throw on to first,
There, he
gets
got
him,
him.
and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy
Leading
with
off
their
for
discipline
Pittsburgh,
at the plate in this
the
one. He
second
said their
baseman,
pitch selection has been the main
Cattell
reason for their struggles today,
Marquez.
as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. One away.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Brian
So bases
Reynolds.
are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1 ball. No
Fifth
strike.
inning, 2-1 our score.
Strike
And
one.
he takes a cold strike one. And
Ball,
now a
low.
fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
So here now's the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This one's down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing
Leading up
in the
for the
outfielder,
Diamondbacks,
Tim LeCastro.
The center fielder, Tim LeCastro.
Trevor Cahill
Ladies
will
and
come
gentlemen,
on to make his
your
40th
attention, please.
appearance this season.
Now pitching for the Pirates,
Swing and a
number
flare hit
35,
toward right.
Trevor
Here comes Marte.
Cahill.
He's there and records the first out.
now batting, first baseman,
At the plate now is Seth Beer. He comes in
Beer.
0 for 2 thus far.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter,
Now
the
batting,
same pitch
left
3
fielder,
times in a row,
David.
back to back to
No
back.
ball,
But
one
I think he
strike.
might throw it here.
Peralta.
David Peralta stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. A count of
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Grounded slowly to the left side. Story scoops it up. Throw to first beats
You're
him
out.
easily, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. Digging in will be Starling Marte.
Leading off for Pittsburgh,
No hits in 2
the right
trips to the
fielder,
plate for him in the
Starling
ballgame.
Marte.
First pitch on its way.
Strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Peralta's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
Bat will be
Polanco.
Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order goes. So here's the cleanup hitter
Leading
for
up
Arizona,
for the
Cole
Diamondbacks,
Calhoun. 0 for
the
2
right
on his
fielder,
line thus far.
Cole
No balls and 1 strike.
Calhoun.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Polanco, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
As Drupal Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Andy Young will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. No balls and a strike to count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Legs churning, he's headed for second.
And bounced over the
and
fence.
A high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and
Now
he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Carson Kelly.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Chopper to short. And that's the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter number 5.
Next up
second
is
baseman.
Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the
Leading
catcher,
for
Jacob
the
Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the
Stallings.
first pitch.
That's out the corner.
Your
Jason
attention,
Hawkins
please.
comes on
Now
now, and
pitching
he'll take
for
over with
Pittsburgh.
nobody out in inning number
34,
7. Can't
Jason
sit back long enough, and the count
Hawkins.
evens up at 1-1.
Nope.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Nope.
Not
That's a ball.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter. The pitcher.
Haven
Your
Smith
attention, please.
steps into the on-deck
Pitching
circle
to
now,
the
looking to
Diamondbacks.
start something here with
Number
one gun in the
26.
inning.
Pedro.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called
Smith.
strike 1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And there are
You're
2
out.
away now.
Center fielder, number 60. Tim LaCastro.
Now to bat, Tim LaCastro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless
2.
inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order as the lead remains 3-1.
Ladies
Tyler
and gentlemen,
Clippard
your
been summoned
attention,
from
please.
the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for
the 8th.
Diamondbacks.
All
Number
set for the start
36,
of the inning, and that'll bring up
Tyler
Brian Reynolds.
Always a tall
Clippard.
task trying to rally back in the
0-1.
late innings, but I think this
He's got
game
time.
could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And a check swing
No
here as
ball.
he couldn't
He's
help
strike.
himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2.
Ball.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 2-2.
3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Ball
And a
4.
good
Take
take
it back.
there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the
Your
case
attention,
here.
please.
Anthony Santander
Pitching for
come on to
Pittsburgh.
pinch hit here in a
Number
big
25,
spot.
Anthony Santander.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0
The right fielder,
changeups
number
usually
6.
get guys out in front, but he was
Darlene.
able to stay back,
Marquez.
recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And they get the double play.
Dan, you have to love guys like Cole Calhoun playing behind
Now
you,
batting.
constantly leaving his
shortstop.
feet, making diving
Trevor.
catches like that one.
You know, D-Roy, I think if this guy ever retires, he needs to be a cliff diver and dive into the ocean, because this guy, not only does he get high up in the air, he sells out, and what a terrific diving catch.
A swing and a dive. Away back.
So a 2-run shot to left center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's 0 for 4. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Your
Michael
attention,
Feliz
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen in the
pitching
bottom
for the
half of the
Pirates.
8th.
Number 45, Michael
As he will
Feliz.
take a fastball in there at the knees
No ball,
for strike
1 strike.
1. A bouncer up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters
Now
aboard.
batting, left fielder,
Into the box now, David Peralta.
Peralta.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with,
Ball
right?
match outside.
96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Skied down the left field line. Polanco on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
now batting, right fielder.
So next to
Cole
hit is Cole
Calhoun.
in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Ladies and
Yoenis
gentlemen,
Cespedes
your
is into the
attention,
ball
please.
game now as he'll take
A
over out in
defensive
left
change
field.
for the
As
Pirates.
he will take strike 1 on
Now
the
playing
fastball
left
here.
field.
No balls and a strike.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's
1
ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That was a big strikeout
The
there,
batter,
guys.
number 5,
The best pitchers
second
have the ability
baseman,
to strike guys out
Eduardo
when they really need to. And that
Escobar.
second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Colin Moran.
19, Colin Moran.
Pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. How about that?
Man, I love to see defense like that, especially when it keeps the winning run off base. That won't even show up in the box score tomorrow. But if you're watching this game, that's one of the biggest plays of the day.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball.
He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Escobar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready now is Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the wind, the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. No. All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading up
and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
That's a ball.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2 and 2 to the Arizona third baseman. Full count now, 3 and 2. Andy Young will be next. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Andy.
Next here is Andy Young. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So the next to bat will be Jacob Stallings. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
Oh.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this pitcher is on right now.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still tied 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Digging in, switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon.
Your
Jesus
attention,
Aguilar
please.
will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0.
Strike. Woo.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Just hung in there on that one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Count remains 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Careful.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's Starling Marte. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curve.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Trevor Story back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his second of the game, so he's got a chance at a third right here. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Big spot here. First and second. 2 men gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Marte is on his way home. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ryan Booker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Your
Brian
attention,
Hayes
please.
will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Keep Brian.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball
2.
No strike.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He swings and misses. Throw down. And now confusion here with 2. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Nick Ahmed is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Popped him up. Marte is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 60, Tim LoCastro. Your attention, please.
Will come on defensively now as he takes over a second. Now here's the
Now
first
playing
offer.
second
Tim
base.
LoCastro
Number
comes on with
26.
1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series.
Up next for the
and maybe
Diamondbacks,
even the whole week ahead.
the first baseman, Seth Beer.
So here is Seth Beer, singled in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Arizona down to its last strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Pittsburgh get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Michael Feliz gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.